Hello, Grand Rising. How are you? I'm going to turn that off. Fingers crossed I'll be able to see chat. How are you? You can hear that sound. It's just the kettle. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, please be here and now. Whew. How are you? Leanne, how are you? Good to see you. How's about that? How's about that? That looks good. Jane. Jane Vic. Sorry, I don't know where I got Leanne from. Theo, what you doing? What you doing, my Theosaurus? Alright. So this coffee might be a little bit stronger. So we'll see what happens with this. I thought I made 2 cups, but apparently it makes 3. And Theo is currently chasing the shadows because I've illuminated my room. Two sugars. Sweet enough. Nah. Instant coffee is very bitter to me. Oh, all right. That's good to see. Good to hear. Now, how can I tell how many people are watching from OBS? I do wonder. This is what I was afraid of. What if you are not getting picture, YouTube? I'm currently on a laptop which is on Wi-Fi, which is on... Okay, so as long as I leave that up like that and I put the settings down to really, really, really low quality, so that doesn't give me any... on Wi-Fi. There you go. So I can see that I'm live. I can see that this is working. How are you? Oh no, I'm going to need that. I need some more water. I guess I could put this lower. Sorry, everybody. There we go. There we go. I'm able to see the... Okay, now I don't need that. Brilliant. Brilliant! Okay, so I'm here to do a collective message, but I do have a pre-pull that I pulled this morning and it hasn't gone away, so I'm leaving it here because I'm going to be pulling the reading. Theo, are you okay? And the beginning of this does come with a solar plexus activation, so feel free to click away if that's not something that you're interested in for this beginning. It shouldn't take longer than 10 minutes, so fingers crossed all goes well. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very humbled by the fact that everybody is interacting the way that you choose to interact, no matter how it comes. Interactions come in all shapes and sizes, and so I'm grateful for any of them. cheers to you. Ooh. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, in the here and now, I call in your 5 angelic children. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel. Please be present here and now, the 8 of you with me in this moment, creating it together, existing through it. Let the messages that come through be more of you and less of me. Thank you everyone who connects meaningfully in the here and now, and yeah, let's do this. I am completely taken away by this kind of duty, this service that we can participate in within this lifetime. Now, nobody tells us what to do, how to do exactly. We can watch other people, we can see other people's experiences, and sometimes we can get a good sense of the overall what's going on, but we may never necessarily... G'day New York, how's it going? New York, New York, hello to Lizzy. You can never really know how much time we've got left. I guess because we can track the day, we can know how much time is left in our day, especially if we figure in naps and we eat well and we take care of ourselves and all of the things. We can extend time, maybe. But anyway, I don't know why I'm going there. Solar Plexus is very creative by nature. So, as I said, this does lead to a Solar Plexus activation. I cannot tell you how far to go back, so I'm going to try and keep in the moment for you guys, with you guys, and we'll play it by ear. So, Animal Tarot? So, we are using the Easy Ivy Light Code Apothecary. I know it's behind the Pokeball, so excuse that. But yeah, where we're starting is Rhythmic Cycles. I don't know where to put this. This way. That's going to be blurry. So, Rhythmic Cycles. Tune in with your body, the earth, moon, and sun. So I think this way is going to be the best. And then I can show you here. Because this is where the money is. I see the solar system. I don't know if you do too. I see this beautiful spiral. I see connectedness. I see... Ooh. I see the patterns and the rhythms of Earth, really. This is very early Earth. This is literally the second card of Earth. So this is internal still. Whew. And so, I'm not entirely sure what's going to come out here. Let's see. Holy Spirit come through, ancestors come through. Got the Four of Swords. One of the rhythms, no. One of the rhythms of the seasons, the cycles, is definitely slowing down, making sure you've taken rest, not agitating yourself in any way. So yeah, what's that? 8 of Pentacles. Mastering something. Capricorn energy there, yeah, for sure. Ooh, there we go, we have a runner. Oh, it's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So where I go there with rhythmic cycles, with intuition, of course, is that by following the patterns, by following the seasons, by following everything that is unfolding for you, you're able to focus on your legacy, really. And because you're able to focus on your legacy, which is this Ten of Pentacles, rhythmic cycles become something that you just master. So you master your day-to-day, you master your mind, right? I feel like I did a reading on this recently. It was part of the sovereignty reading, which I uploaded earlier today. That was powerful. There was a full-on crown chakra activation in that reading. That was brilliant. So by you choosing to go through the cycles, the seasons, the rhythm of life, you are tuning in with your body, the earth, the moon, and the sun. You're potentially building your legacy. Well, you're just very familiar with the ends of cycles and the beginnings of cycles. I don't know, it's giving Scorpio energy if I'm being honest. Woo! I just got three cards pop out. Okay, so I've got Harmony in reverse, or the Ten of Cups. I've got the Nine of Pentacles, potentially in the reverse. I mean, they're all in the reverse if I'm looking at them. So the Devil in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. Yay. DD, how's it going? Thank you for stopping in. Oh no, none of that wildfire stuff happening here, thanks DD. Luckily, I appreciate it. I definitely smelt the fires yesterday. Didn't realise there was fires in New Zealand as well. We've got some fires happening here. Last night, actually, a close friend of my sister's, Theo, hello. They lost their fence to a fire and they stayed up all night fighting it. So, yeah, all good here. We're in suburbia, so we're fine. Going back to the reading. Good to see you, Dee. Part of understanding rhythmic cycles is that harmony is something that you can go through, achieve. Whoop. Harmony is something that you can go through, achieve, and then choose to walk on from it. So it's not something that you always have to hold on to, right? It's the energy of being able to perceive what harmony looks like for you, and then knowing exactly when to walk away when something isn't connecting with you. And I do say that because I see the root chakra here. Now, the Ten of Cups, actually the energy inside of this card, because I'm seeing Mars and Pisces. Now, those are fire and water. So Mars talks about action and energy, and Pisces talks about compassion, creativity, and psychic powers. So maybe you're somebody who's on the verge of, or just realizing their psychic powers insofar as the rhythmic cycles go, pertaining to this card really. You're somebody who's beginning to express passion, compassion for themselves and those around them. Maybe behaviors have changed, I'm not sure. Definitely moving towards creativity. Right, okay. And then for Mars, action and energy. This is in the reverse. So it's like the movement is stalled or stalling. Particularly when I say that, it's because the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, which isn't so great because I usually use that for independence. So you can go through a season of independence again. Wow, really testing my knowledge of the tarot here, which is great. I don't mind. Part of going through the cycles and the seasons is winning and losing. You're not going to win all of the time. You're not going to be losing all of the time. That would be an arduous journey. And so with this Queen, I mean, it's not even the Queen of Wands. It's the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know what I'm talking about. I see Venus and I see Virgo. It's like love, pleasure. Yep. And Virgo is refinement, I used to say before I wrote this down and did my homework. Communication, skills, intellect, cleverness. So maybe you're in the process of discovering exactly what it is that you want to put out in the world. So I mean, when people say go out in the world and make your mark, it's like, okay, well, what are you going to say? What do you have to say? When you're going to go out in the world, I mean, I don't know that everybody knows this, but when you study IT, the first thing that you actually put out into the world is a little hello world. So it's like an introduction to self, like putting a tag out. What does it mean? What is it supposed to incite? What are you supposed to incite? What energy do you bring with you? And that's something that you learn with all of these reversed cards, actually. Particularly when I'm talking about the devil in the reverse. This card here is Saturn and Capricorn. So with Saturn energy, I don't even know right now. I've just written all this down on a piece of papers and I'm like a little bit overlogged in my head. Saturn energy is responsibility and discipline, and Capricorn is then restraint, hard work, ethic. Right. So the energy inside of the devil with the astrology here. When you put more structure to things, I mean, it's a very difficult conversation to have, right? Because you want to be organic, you want to be authentic, you want to be real, you want to live in the moment. And I'm thinking about a premiere that's going to be coming out on Monday night or Monday morning. Sorry, here in Australia, Sunday night, America time, I think. Look, it was really hot here that day, and I had decided that I was going to record anyway, and I probably shouldn't have recorded. It was probably a bit of a health hazard, so everybody make sure you're drinking your water during the hot days. Even during the cold days, you'd be surprised how quickly you can dehydrate. Just an adult PSA. If you don't resonate with it, don't take it, obviously. But being focused on something here, so being hyper-focused on something and then not really paying attention to... Woo, my hair looks incredibly shiny, by the way. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there you go. I washed it today, so I only wash really the top because this side I want to get it cut, so yeah, anyway. By you sometimes being too attached to things can cause the opposite. So by you overcommitting to something, by you choosing to commit to something, whether it be inside of your wheelhouse or not, this is where that Saturn energy for me, Capricorn energy for me, starts to look like disorganization. It starts to look like inhibitions are lost. It starts to look like a lack of direction, lack of focus. And so with this last card that's coming out, with this first pile looks like it's huge. But anyway, this is the Three of Wands in reverse. So the way I used to speak about it is expansion, and now the expansion looks a little different because it's got the Sun and Aries. The Sun talks about... what does the Sun talk about? I do not want to keep using my cheat sheet. Conscious mind and the ego. And then Aries talks about drive, aggression, and competitiveness. Okay. Breathe. Look, you can go through a period where you don't feel like expanding, you don't feel like moving, you don't feel like giving the ego any oxygen, and that's good. sometimes. But it's cyclical, right? We're talking about rhythmic cycles. Tune in with your body, the earth, the moon, and the sun. And so ultimately, because you know that this is where you're heading, ultimately everybody should know that their life is going to be culminated in a legacy of some kind. Now, notoriety is something that some people strive for, but usually we want to be known for the better aspects of ourselves, not so much the past, right? And so we do try to take hold of the present, and we allow ourselves the best opportunity to step forward, to move forward. And so I'll leave that pile there. I guess that clocks out those cards. Anyway. I'm going to swap them right at the bottom. So, let's see. What? I apologize for not having seen that earlier. I don't even know what that was. Woo. Throat chakra. Feminine energy unlocking. It was like witch hunt energy. Absolutely. Wow. Alright, let's move on, shall we? So, body temple, I can't read it from there. Consider the foods you nourish your body with. Body temple. Consider the foods you nourish your body with. It's like the toric fields. I'm getting the energy of I believe our heart leaves a toric field, and then also our third eye or pineal gland. They give their own vibrations, I believe. Or if not, sorry, the other way around. The heart acts as our EMT, emitter, and the pineal gland acts as our receiver. Something like this. Anyway. How are you feeling? How did you like that first pile? Rhythmic Cycles. How did that feel for you? I can't see how many people have liked the video, so let's do it. What's going on with body temple, please, Spirit? Come through. The Six of Swords. Six of Swords energy talks about transit. So, 5 of the body temple is still very early. So it's an integrated message with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is transit, and what? What is that word, DD? So with body temple being 5, it's another internal work that's being done. So the work that you're doing on the inside, stuff that you're doing in the 3D, whether it's journaling, whether it's videoing yourself and holding that for 30 days, not judging yourself harshly. It's very much moving towards something that's more nourishing. Now with these, can we please just have one card, please, to clarify this? To clarify, what is it we're walking away from? Thank you. Okay. We're walking away from Mars, Aries. So Mars is action, energy. Aries is drive, aggression, and competitiveness. So what am I feeling here and now? What's the bottom of the deck energy there? The world. That's completion. So you've stopped, I don't know. This is like you've stopped, like I said just now, you've stopped judging yourself so harshly. You're just moving with you're moving with the cycles, like what we just talked about as well. Like your energy is just more free for you to focus on what brings you joy, what drives you forward, what gives you the ability to wake up every day, move on every day. I'm going to leave the world card there. Because that is really how you should nourish yourself. You should be willing to close out cycles that are no longer serving you. You should be able to start relationships that are healthy for you. You should be able to maintain relationships that are healthy for you. Nobody should be able to get in the way of you having a good relationship, right? So you should always be in good times. Is that all, Spirit? Or is there anything else that I need to clarify here? Atrioventricular node. They make our heart pulse. Right. Speaking to the pulse. Literally a pulse. They said a pulse. They're a cat. So I don't know. So the King of Wands wanted to come out again. So I guess it's like you taking command of yourself. It's interesting that the King of Wands comes out with the Emperor and the World. It's like you're standing in the body, or you're standing in the energy of somebody who understands what it means to take power, to take control of a situation. Not to take control in a negative sense, to even insofar as saying take control of a situation or know that you're going to walk away. Like it's just knowing that you have everything that you need inside of you already, collective, and you are moving yourself towards a higher experience. An experience that doesn't necessarily rely on the external to obey, participate. And I feel like that's your energy as well. You're not necessarily somebody who obeys, participates, unless that's what you're feeling, unless that's what you want to do. That's really healthy, by the way. It's actually quite healthy. Sorry, I'm just setting this up so that I can see the cards individually at least a little bit. So I'll move on to nature allies here. Nature allies, nourish with flower, herb, and mineral helpers. This is definitely giving like Fey energy. And 6 here. 6 minus 2 is 4, so it's the 4th card in Earth. Okay. Very much on this channel we've been getting go take a salt bath, go out in nature, go get grounded. And so sorry, the camera is there, so I'm looking at the card. With the sunflowers appearing on this, I do get like sun card energy from the Major Tarot. I see a big leaf here as well. Like a big sheaf of wheat. And I don't know, I also see a tuning fork. It's like this energy inside this card makes me feel like you need to attune yourself to nature. Maybe? Let's find out. What's this, Spirit? What are we attuning to? Obviously, flowers, herbs, and mineral helpers, but what does that mean? Please, Spirit, thank you. The cranberry zombies might be important for someone as a side note. I'm not sure. Ooh. Just one card, please, Spirit. Page of Cups at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The World. And the Eight of Cups. So 88. Mastery and departure. Completion. Feeling. Breathe. Thank you, Spirit. Putting the reverse back, so dissatisfaction. Got the Wheel of Fortune. This feels like it's the mascot of the year, being a 10-year. We are currently in Capricorn season, so shout out to the Capricorns. Happy birthday. It is 10:11 on the clock on the 10th of the 1st, 26. I feel like I just missed a portal there, but anyway. By 1 minute. Missed it by 1 minute. Missed it by one tile. I don't know. Missed it by one number. That's hilarious. That's for someone. And then, yeah, I put the Nine of Cups back there, and then bottom deck energy then would be the Two of Cups, which would be connection. Connection to satisfaction with and I've got the Nine of Wands after that as well. What the... Maybe that's what's happening with your Wheel of Fortune, I don't know. Let's get some clarity on these cards. What's going on with nature's allies? We're attuning to luck, it seems. So the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. It's expansion, it's prosperity. It's very optimistic energy, abundant. That Four of Swords is coming out again. Where did we get that? We got that with the first Rhythmic Cycles. And we've got the Eight of Swords as well. So Eight of Swords talks to restriction here and rest. Nature's allies. And I just heard you're working too hard. Please. Please, what's going on, Lizzy? Restriction and rest. So I'm seeing, again, Saturn energy. No, Jupiter energy here. Again. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Gemini, Libra may be important for you. Cardinal, mutable energy may be important for you. Indicators for your needing to attune to something. For pile 3. Yeah, and Jupiter may have a message for you. So check your Jupiter placement for sure. Damn, I forgot to get my 1 second window. My little grimoire or whatever. Just my it's my study book. I didn't put it on the right side. That should shake the tree enough. Shake up my algorithm. I'm such a cheeky. Anyway, I do work hard in a nesting. You want to take a chance? Well, crossing my fingers and toes, this is your message, okay? As always, at the end of this, you can get a reading to see if anything comes back out for you. But yep, then it'll be like confirmation. But yeah, you can also go and see another reader and see if they'll give you a reading, and they might give you confirmations too. I don't know. I don't know what other people's spiritual practices are, really. I just have my own, and yeah. Okay, so nature allies might be calling you to rest. So I get the flower chamomile. You might put it in a tea. You might put it in an incense. Lavender as well. Peaceful energies. Lavender used to be used inside of medications once upon a time. I'm seeing a field of poppies. So you really taking a picnic and enjoying yourself somewhere. I don't know. Picnics in the way of like Yogi Bear, not anything else. Let's move on, shall we? They try to make me go to rehab, but I said no. Amy Winehouse has been in my head for a while now. So let's say NA. Can't remember what an NA is. I've watched too many American TV shows. The first thing that came to my mind was Narcotics Anonymous. And it's so funny that I just sang Amy Winehouse. That's so funny. Lizzy, that may have been me channeling what you were writing, because I needed to look over the side. Oh, hilarious. Alright, moving on to pile 4. Group 4. Number 14. Calm communication. Are you articulating as you intend to be heard? Ooh. Grrr. That's a spicy meatball. Nurse assistant. Right. NA. I was like, surely there's a there's a letter missing, because most of them are like minimum obviously too. What's the vibe with calm communication, please? So calm communication is the very first of air. So we've moved out of the element of earth and now we're in the air element. This is the second element within the oracles. And so group 4, the oracle card here wants to communicate. Can I please have one card, Spirit, please? Just one, please, Spirit. Got the Tower, so Revelation, and the Two of Pentacles, which is balance, but I just want one card. What's the Towers? There you go. I got a few reversals in that. Still, so many cards. Spirit, what's going on? The energy inside this is huge. So calm communication. Obviously, micro test maybe. Calm communication. Woo! Bottom of the deck energy here was the Ten of Swords. The card that popped was the Nine of Swords. Calm communication. I think you've graduated. You've graduated, because if the 10 was at the bottom, it's still something that you've got potential for. And so 9 of Swords, you've graduated. 9 Swords, the energy inside of that would be Gemini, exchange, meaning. It is also the card of anxiety, so I don't understand that part. Why would that be in card? Well, okay, clearly. Anxiety is an interesting energy to work through, but it is still an energy. It is something that you can either become a victim of, or that you can master. So a recurring theme lately tonight has been to breathe. And that's a pretty good way to do things, actually. You can do in breath for 4 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, and then let go for 6 seconds. That's nice and easy to remember. Another one that I like to do is to bring me back to the here and now. Something I learned in therapy is the 5 senses thing. So you close your eyes, and the first thing you do is you try and identify one thing that you can taste. And so usually, like me, if you've got coffee, it'll be the last thing that you ate or drank. This is an over-explanation for anxiety in calm communication, but yeah. These are quick things that you can do without anybody noticing that you're doing, without anybody noticing what's happening. This can form the beginning of your meditation so that you can become present, and then you just let go. You just experience the flow. That's what I'm getting with the 9-10. 9-10 as well, it's consecutive energy. Consistent energy. So let's see, what's clarifying this, please, Spirit? Two of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 8 Pentacles. There may be something that you're trying to master. You got the power. You got the hoochie. I heard that you're... Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to hear from you again. Bum 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 ba dee doo 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 doo. Okay, this actually could probably go down so that you can actually see. You can see that there. You might not. Well, actually, you can see my head enough. Man. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh gosh. I need to figure out how to stabilize my caravan. Or at least stabilize the thing that I've got in the air. Oh, come on. That's so many cards, Spirit. That's strategy. Still too many cards. So you may be... Group 4, you may be overwhelmed trying to stably bring some kind of information forward. I'm not sure what's going on, but I want some clarity with calm communication, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okie dokie. Page of Cups in the reverse. Feelings. This is the Moon. This is feelings and intuition. This is Pisces, which is compassion, creativity, and psychic powers. In the reverse, that is really the picture of somebody with anxiety, isn't it? It's somebody that's not really emotionally stable. They're not able to control how they express themselves. Potentially a little impatient. And so, because we got 2 swords and it's communication, you want to be able to slow down so that you can be clear. So that you can be concise. That's way too many cards, Spirit. What are we playing at here? So that you can share what you mean. Not react to things. Alright, what's going on here? What is going on? Seriously, it's like... That's like what's happening with the cards is literally like what anxiety might feel like. So maybe I'll just light some incense, shall we? Let's re-invite Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Please be present in the here and now. Don't leave me alone until I close the session. Life could be a dream, shaboom, shaboom. Is anyone still there? Can chat say something for me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Bruce Willis. Sixth Sense might be important. I just saw the Six of Swords and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse flip in the deck. Balance, anxiety. Balance, anxiety. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you've just done that for yourself. Good job. Okay, Four of Wands. I feel like we've done the work that we need to do here. I'm leaving it there. So that's a solid foundation for passion. So passion steering thoughts, passion steering communication is brilliant. You really will not need to put much attention to how you remember things. You can just follow literally your alignment. It's Venus, love, pleasure, and Aries, drive, anger, aggression. Competitiveness. Just keep doing your thing. Like, you've got the Nine of Swords. Don't tell anyone, because you've got the Ten of Swords coming next. Anyway, like, forget about them. Alright, let's move on. Moving on. A helping hand. So kickstart energy improvement with a healing session. Alright, so I've got the Eight of Pentacles coming out with the Page of Pentacles as well. So I'm going to put the Page of Pentacles back out because I did see the Eight of Pentacles first. The page will form the bottom of the deck. So yeah. 8 Pentacles, 8, 9, 10. This is Virgo energy. Definitely. Mastery is the word that I would use to describe this. You've mastered... Oh, I didn't even tell you what the next card is anyway. We're talking about a helping hand. Kickstart energy improvement with a... Kickstart energy improvement with a healing session. But my bad. Alright, cool. Because I don't know if my studio is actually showing real stuff or if it disappears. I don't know. I recognize that I've got terrible internet and terrible equipment. I'm working on getting better, okay? I'm working on getting better stuff. Oh, crap. Nope. I just touched my incense. I don't know why. You might have strange impulses also. I think I was knocking away the top. So you've mastered something here. So like I said, 14 was the first of air. Now we're moving to 49, which is the last of water. You're somebody who is coming to the collective field quite regulated. You're somebody who comes to the collective field ready to help maybe others refine their practices, refine their experiences, help them achieve their highest good. And I love this energy for you. And I'm getting a phone call. It's my grandmother. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Christopher. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Oh, llamaste delante.
Sí, te llamé delante. ¿Cómo está?
Estamos a las 10 de la mañana.
¿Se va mañana?
Sí, ¿te quieres despedir de ella?
Estoy en vivo.
¿Estás en vivo? ¿Dónde estoy en vivo? No te veo.
Abre el YouTube.
YouTube. No, así nomás porque si no me tengo que salir. No, aquí está la tía. Mira, habla con ella.
Ya, tía.
Hola, Cristocito.
Te voy a decir, estoy en vivo, estoy broadcasting en público.
Mira.
Así que te estoy notando nomás, a mí no me importa, a mí me da lo mismo. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien. Hoy día aquí ya preparándome para irme mañana ya.
Oye, qué rico.
Sí. Así que cuídate mucho, que se cumplan todos tus sueños, sigue en lo que estás porque lo haces bien y que
Gracias, tía.
Y te quiero mucho, siempre estás en mi recuerdo.
Lo mismo. Siempre me voy a recordar de usted. Y un día cuando llego a Sudamérica, la voy a ver. A usted, el Nico.
Ya pues, ya. Un abrazo grande.
Ya. Have a safe trip. Que tenga un vuelo seguro.
Siempre seguro. Ya. Ya, besito.
Ya, besito. Chao. Y abrazo. Chao, chao, chao.
Chao, chao. Chao, mi niño precioso. Te quiero mucho, mucho, mucho.
Chao, Nana. Love you lots.
Chao, chao. Bye.
Chao, chao, chao. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That was awesome. Interrupt this program to schedule a little bit of love and light from 2 generations above me. Beautiful. My grandmother's sister has been here in Australia visiting, so whenever we've gotten together, we've all hung out, and I've given my auntie a reading and my grandmother a reading as well. And the last time we hung out, we actually hung out at Hanging Rock, and both of them started crying, which was beautiful. My mum was sitting there too. It was like 3 generations just sitting on a little red mat in the middle of the forest. And I took my drone to go record, but it didn't work, so I don't know if that whole event was supposed to be a secret or not, but yeah, I felt comfortable sharing. It was such a beautiful thing. And yeah, something that I've realized is people have different amounts of time left for themselves inside of this experience. And it really does go back to what I was saying at the very beginning of this reading. Like, you don't know how much time you have left. You don't know how much time the people that you love have left. And so you should take every opportunity to be with them. Be with all of them. Enjoy the journey. And so, I'll go back to the reading. With a helping hand, and with Paula Rose. Hello! How are you doing, darling? 6194. Whoever this pile is resonating with, whoever this is for, 49, the last of water, you're somebody who has emotional maturity enough so you've mastered it. You may not be an ascended master in it, came through, so you may still be in this 3D reality. You may not be an ancestor that's connecting in the here and now. Shout out to the ancestors. Oh, thank you. It's technically my first language. I then forgot it during high school, and during kindergarten, and then it came back to me. So just pulling some clarifiers for the 8 of Pentacles, just if we need it. Where should we offer this helping hand? What have we mastered that we can offer to others? Wow, okay. 2 of Cups comes out at the bottom deck energy over here. I've also got the 3 of Hearts as well as burps happening. Oh, the 3 of Hearts! What? The 3 of Swords. I've got the Moon. And I've got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, let's sandwich this, shall we? How are we gonna sandwich this? We're reading the minors first, and then we're reading the major arcana. So, So, with this pile here, I'm getting the sense that you've got the ability to help people through hardships. You've got the ability to help people master with the Saturn influence here. Potentially connections, relationships that they're important to them. You're somebody who has gone through the lesson of learning what it means for a heart to break. And so you're not somebody who's looking to go through it. Remember, we're talking about mastery here. You're ready to step away from the Three of Swords energy into the Four of Swords. And that did come up before. Just before, actually, in the two piles previous to this. For anybody that's joining, how are you? G'day. Hello. Grand setting in the here and now. You also, the thing that you may be able to offer somebody, the thing that you may have mastered is the lack energy, which is something that once you understand and once you master, you no longer need to vibrate in anymore, right? It still comes around, it still wants to show its face, but I think that because you've understood and because you've gone through this energy, you've even mastered it, this is something that you could teach other people how to express and feel that energy for themselves. I'm touching on the Virgo energy within that card, which talks about refinement, right? And with this Eight of Pentacles, it feels like it's refinement on refinement. So you can actually show people what works well, what doesn't work so well, and how to do things better, potentially. The other influence there is Mercury, communication, mindset. Right. Lack mindsets. You can help people out of this. You may be a coach for this pile. I don't know. This is an interesting pile of energy. A helping hand. Kickstart energy improvement with a healing session. Eight of Pentacles. Not sure how that will resonate for you, but here we go. The Moon card. Unconscious. So ultimately, you might be somebody who really might be a life coach. Might be a psychologist, might be a therapist of some kind, a hairdresser, a tattoo artist. Work in retail. I don't know, collective worker. Helping people discover what lies in the unconscious for themselves so that they can find their own ideals. They can find their own intuition. Literally teaching people to have compassion for themselves. Showing off your creativity and showing off maybe your psychic powers. Teaching people how to use theirs. Because this is something that you've mastered, right? Wow. Thank you. Pile 5. Let's freaking go. Alright, pile 6. What's happening up here? Card number 58. This card here is very late ether. Wow. Is that the American anthem? Guidance of the highest. Cultivate integrity with yourself, others, and your guides. This pile feels like fast over connection. This is going to be a very spiritual dip here. So, whoever is asking about this kind of dip, here you go. Pile 6. What guidance do we need here? What guidance is trying to come through for us or for others from our guides? Thank you, Spirit. The Five of Pentacles with the Moon. Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. It's Taurus in what? I don't know. The interesting thing is that I'm feeling like you need discipline to get through the Five of Pentacles lesson. So you could quite possibly, the person that this pile resonates with, be someone that receives guidance of the highest because you are somebody who cultivates integrity with yourself, with others, with your guides. And so you always have a way forward. I speak to the nature of the polar bear, it being living its life inside of a desert, an Arctic desert, Antarctic, I don't know. And let's claim that. Wow, you saw me shuffling. I got the moon again, but it was behind the Chariot. Yeah, you always get given directions. Whoever this is for, thank you for joining. Throat chakra unblockage. Now I get some flippers. Ooh, throat chakra clearing, don't know. Offering is in front of collaboration, is behind alignment. So the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, and so that feels like a romance message. I don't know. I've got in chat Paula Rose. I don't know if you're still here. Anyway. Just saying, not saying. Just saying, not saying. Paula Rose. Okay. Clara! Hello! Alright, we're getting clarity on the Five of Pentacles, please. Is this a hardship or is this a lesson moment? Like, learning how to effectively receive guidance. Like, do we have to go through hardships to get this guidance? To move where we want to move? To do what we want to do? Come through, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ew. Alright. We have the Tower. This is a revelation. You've got to be willing to let go to receive the revelation, is what I just said. You've got to be willing to surrender. That's giving judgment vibes. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I just washed it. I washed it today. I feel like that's a bad thing. Like, this side's not so shiny. I obviously don't shampoo my sides enough. Whoop. Alright, so what is going on with this tower? Nope, that's way too many. Whoa, compassion comes through here. So, okay, sorry. With this tower, this is Mars energy here. Mars energy is action energy. So, you're going to be taking action after you receive guidance from the highest, or once you go through this hardship, you're going to... Whenever... Download. So, guidance of the highest, it is near last water. No, last ether. You're receiving messages. You've put yourself in a position to receive messages. This may be coming on the back of a hardship, but I don't think so. It comes on the back of you actually rediscovering something within yourself. This may have come on the back of giving yourself more compassion, giving yourself more grace, I don't know. But more in alignment with you receiving messages from the divine at the right time, at the right moment that you need it. Like, not a moment before, not a moment too late. With the King of Pentacles as the bottom of the deck energy, I'll take it. It's like emotional, no, not emotional, material world stability. This group 6 message is for somebody who, that 5 of Pentacles hasn't got you down. You're not stressing about it. Like, your faith is the size of a mustard seed. And because you're just doing your own thing, 5 Pentacles, when it comes together with anybody else's Pentacles, adds up to whatever they come to the table with, right? So, woo, love that. Why is that? Right. Because I was reading the bottom of it. Anyway, I just shuffled it. Right. Shirley! How's it going? How are you? I have made a mistake with this line and accidentally gone on for an hour and 7 minutes with a pick a pile. So, would anybody like a reading? If you will excuse me, I've just got to change the settings of... How do I do the settings? Can I do settings from in here? Brooklyn! Hello! Oh my gosh. Everybody who's here and now, do Brooklyn a favor. Go and subscribe. Literally. Please, do me the favor. Go and check out her content. She does plenty of tarot content. She does plenty of astrology content. She does... information downloads. She gives you the Carpe Diem, the way to seize the day. She gives you letters, tiles, numbers, frequencies, angels, animals. She gives. Alright? If you're hearing what I'm saying, she gives. She's I feel like she's family. If I can be so bold. But anyway. Perfect. And what I can't teach in this little space, trust me, Google or ChatGPT can help you too. I mostly use ChatGPT for editing, because editing is a headache. Alright, how's Theo? Let me see if he's awake. Oh, Theo! Mr. Theo! He's awake! Yeah! Oh, you're eating food because I forgot to put it away. Oh, I actually just got a phone call from my grandmother on this live, and I decided to let it just run, and yeah. Now, I really actually want to, at one point, actually explain how I got to have 2 bits on this screen. Because I think everybody should be able to access this kind of setup. It's not overtly hard. Yes, he's so huge. Look at the little guy. He's my big guy. Look at yourself. Here we go. A full side picture, so you can see how big he is. Yes, you're my big boy. You're my big boy. Yes. Oh, I feel like a dance mum just now. Sorry, Theo. Sorry, Theo. You're a little creature. Are you tired, my papa? You're tired? Yeah? Do you think it's time to give some readings? Are you going to be nice and relaxed for me? Yeah? Okay. You be nice and relaxed. Alright. Whew. Nice. I agree. That's so crazy. I wish I knew how to do it. Yeah. Okay. So if you're actually keen to if you guys are actually keen to see some of that content, I'll make a video for it, because I thought it was really friggin' hard, but it's actually a lot easier than I thought. So, all right. Did anybody want a reading on any of these piles? Otherwise, I'm going to start. I'm going to probably go to a new stream and do the actual 22 card spread, because this is a 6 pile picker pile. Oh, I have missed one card. I have missed the bottom of the deck, which is the solar plexus activation, which I can still do with this reading. Oh my gosh, and we've got the third eye chakra behind it. And sovereignty again. Oh my gosh, this was the card that I was talking about at the start of the reading. I just did a video on this earlier today. Wow. Woo. Okay. Anyway, you can go watch that. If you feel called to. We got a caller. All right, we got a caller. We got a caller for pile number 4, please. Oh, that just gave me McDonald's days. It was like, hi, can I take your order, please? Hello, Lizzy. Liz6971. Yes, I hear you. Pile number 4. No dramas. Pile number 4, just to recount, it's the very first of air. So you may be in need of a message of communication. And if I remember correctly, you were looking for one. And so, let's see if we can get you one. 9 of Swords. So, I'm hoping that you're not sitting inside of the energy of... Woo! Lots of love, Brooklyn. Lizzy, brilliant. Bye, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. I do love seeing you, saying hello to you, all of the things. Alright, so Lizzy, Liz. Were they a Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, by chance? Just talking to those symbols there. Otherwise, there could be a messenger, a sword messenger. You did choose the pile that had the most amounts of swords, and I do remember that the bottom of the deck was the 10 of swords here, so there is a communication that could be, like, there is something that you could do to complete a pathway for this communication to come through. Either which way, you could just need to communicate something, really. I'm hoping that you're in tune with your feelings, with your own intuition. I hope that you're happy with the way that you express yourself through conversation. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles as well. So it's been difficult for you in the past, and you're looking for a way to move forward. You're manifesting a way to move forward. Maybe that's the message that's coming through here. So just give yourself the opportunity to feel everything that is happening right now, because ultimately I want to give you, I want to let you know I'm holding space for you just in the here and now, but also just to recognize, I mean, this is difficult advice to give, but just recognize that once you process through this, once you integrate the lessons that come through from the difficulties of this season in your life, just know that that depth that you've traveled to is going to be equal to a height that you can reach. By natural means, of course. And that's not to say that that depth and that height is going to supersede the depth of the relationship. I'm just saying that you're going to be able to experience more and more. Ooh, I just felt like a heart chakra release for you, Lizzy. It's like on the masculine side. Yeah. Do you need any clarity with these cards? The Five of Pentacles, the Daughter of Air, or the Page of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles, sorry. That was your reading. Lizzy, Liz. In the here and now, if you give me permission and you agree, I ask Archangel Metatron, I ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael for one of the three to carry your petition to the Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother, and with the guidance of the Holy Spirit, so that your answer can come to you as a confirmation in your reality, in your dreams, even from here and now. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I want to pull you a oracle card. I'm going to pull that from the, if you don't mind, the Starseed Oracle. If anyone else would like a reading, please, in the here and now, just pop your star sign and whatever pile you would like for me to read on, please. Alright, we got a flipper! We got a flipper! It is the Blue Flame. Spontaneous Awakening. Activation Integration Time. Calling in the highest of white light for you. Lizzy Liz. The Blue Flame. Alright. So, the Blue Flame. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing, upgrading our cellular structure. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and a deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. That's beautiful. Thank you very much, Lizzy Liz. That is your reading. So, your starseed activation is to say these words. Maybe take a clip here and now, Lizzy Liz, while I've got this card up for you. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy. I hope all the best for you. I wish all the best for you. And yeah, that's your reading. Mr. Theo, how you doing, my baby boy? Hello. You my little grumpy bums. Alright, Clara. Disconnecting from Lizzy. Thank you, Spirit. Closing the doorway. For Clara's highest good, Sagittarius pile 2. I have the 7 of water. Interesting. This speaks to illusion. So this pile here, I'm not sure if you watched it all, but this pile here was the pile that is... I'm not sure if you watched the whole video or not, but this card here, this pile here is Body Temple. So pile 2, consider the foods you nourish your body with. And now, before I look deeply into it, it came out with the 6 of Wands from Mike Orion's Animal Tarot. Six Wands is fixed energy, so Aquarius energy. Could have been called to move away from something, move away from unhealthy foods, unhealthy habits, unhealthy workplaces, people, places, things. This is the energy. And so for you specifically, Clara, it's time for you to walk away from illusions. It's time for you to choose what's real, choose what's yours, choose what gives you a solid foundation here. Give yourself a chance to experience the lessons of Jupiter, which are expansion and prosperity with that symbol in the top left, and Neptune. Find your own ideals. Find your intuition. And to connect those ideas, Saturn in Neptune, Saturn and Neptune. Alright, Clara. So if you, that's the way that this wants to be read, that's the way that this wants to be read. If you choose to walk away from what is not resonating with you anymore, if you choose to walk towards, and I'm getting the word mirage, you walk towards a difficult situation, because walking away can be difficult as well. So depending on where your energy is at, it's like you're able to... I'm getting detox your body for some reason from the Easy IVs. There's a detox that's happening. I don't know what that means fully for you, but I think you'll know. You've gone through a period here, I feel. I'm gonna pull clarifiers actually. What came before? What came before? Is this resonating with you so far, Clara? Otherwise, I will stop. What did you walk away from? What illusions? Because this is this is consecutive. 6, 7 so far. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Chicago might mean something to you. Well, we got the devil in reverse. Okay. So you walk away from attachments. Brilliant. You walk away from physical world attachments, which is really what this pile was talking about. So you're going to walk away from attachments, and then this is why you're sitting in the 7 of Cups energy. You're actually walking towards things that are healthy for you. So not so much illusory, but more like... Not illusory, it is for me. This is not illusory. What do you mean it is for me? This is not illusory. What do you mean illusory? Yep. Something like that. What is that? You smacked the devil on their head. Clara. G'day! Maria! How's it going? Hello, Arnav the artist. Arnav the artist. How's it going? Ooh. 10 of Cups. Alright, babes. I don't know. Are you a Power Ranger or something? Yeah. The 3 cards that come out for you are the Devil in Reverse, the 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. So, definitely present forward energy for you, present moving forward. You're a star, you've been renewed, you're giving yourself that opportunity to follow your dreams, follow the connections that make you feel alive, follow the things that you desire. It's Neptune energy again, so definitely feeling this ideals and intuition within your energy, within your future, and also Pluto energy. So there could be some kind of regeneration and transformation coming forward for you in the 10 of Cups, but this is fantastic, fun, happy energy. This is collective happiness for you and those around you. So yeah, ultimately, by you choosing to walk through illusions instead of walking towards them or staying stuck in them, that's what got you out of devil energy. And so yeah, you're going to be able to move forward at your own leisure as you will. Yeah. You recognize already that your body is a temple, right? I hope you recognize that your body is a temple. Because the other 3 cards that came out, just to add for you, were the Emperor, which talks about Aries energy. It talks about Aries energy in Mars in Aries, sorry. So this talks about the way that you're choosing to move with others, the way that you're choosing to move away from others. If it's for your highest good, then I believe that you're closing out cycles for the highest good for yourself, so that you can retain your own discipline, so that you can continue to be responsible for your life, for your world, for your reactions, ultimately taking control of your fire, commanding your own fire so that nobody else will ever take command of your fire from you. Beautiful. That's your energy there. I hope this all resonated with you so far. And yeah, if it didn't come back another day, we can always give you another reading. But yeah, to do that, you'll have to hit the subscribe button. So if I never see you again, thank you. And yeah, if I do see you again, wicked. Clara, that was your reading. Alright, everybody, please, who's watching, if you can please like, comment. I guess commenting is the way that lives become more popularized. Every comment towards 500 comments helps it get spread out to some more people. Also, I only get shown to 50 people total. I have to hit a certain threshold, which I think is 1,000 people to be exposed to more than that. So once we have over 1,000 subscribers, things, love that image. Thank you very much. Bless you. Clara, no dramas whatsoever. Alright, if anybody else wants a reading, just pop your star sign in chat for me, along with the pile that resonated with you, please. And I will read for you from there. Thank you very much to everybody who has liked, commented, shared, subscribed. And then this can't be done with a live. It needs to be finished processing, but hyped this video in the future. Haven't gotten one yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Theo's doing a number 2. Is my incense still going? Yes, it is. I'm all good. I'm not sure, Mr. Armand. But, yeah, no, I'm not sure, Mr. Armand. I think it would be better for you to go and ask this person. No? Who am I to know that? Do you want to be with this person? Yummy, same answer. The Strength card. This card talks about integration. I see Jupiter. Potentially your ascending signs for both of you. I'll try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, hey? Jupiter talks about expansion, belief, right? Prosperity as well. So, when you choose to expend energy, when you choose to offer energy, when you choose to interact with the world, and when you are seeking feedback, there is an interesting requirement for you to ask the right questions of the right people. I don't really advertise that I do any kinds of love readings on my channel, so I hope that God, Creator, Source, the Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother, and the Holy Spirit are able to direct you to a reader who is able to do love readings. That's not something that I do at the moment. But I can answer your question towards self-love if you like, but yeah. And I think everyone is gone. So, that's it. I finished my list. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate you. I've had a lot of fun. Definitely had a lot of fun. I enjoy doing the personal readings at the end. It's usually no drama, but this was not. This was a segment that created itself. All I did was trust that the universe was calling me to go live. So, and Yummy just retracted their messages. Interesting. Why do people do? Tell me why people do. I guess that means this person shall disappear. Oh, this is how we do. Yeah, chill and laid back. Oi, oi, oi. She's angry. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Oh. What did I do to anger somebody? All I did was give you the advice you were looking for. You want a love reading? Go find someone that gives love readings. Yes? No? Tell me, am I wrong? Oh my gosh! Oh my god! I cannot see what's going on. I don't know why. I got 55 views on this one. Beautiful. I can't see. I cannot see if anybody's live. But anyway. If anybody's on this, watching this. Maria, you are still here. Heal up. I've already wrapped up my cards. I will be back if you guys want. It is 11:16 p.m. If I do not come back to the internet, to the YouTube, to you, I will try and catch you next time. But yeah, I love doing, like, check out my description on my page. I do Reiki healings, I do tarot readings, I do... what else do? I do ancestral work with your participation. I do plenty of stuff. So I'm looking towards making memberships a thing. So if you could do me a favor and even go find another video that you enjoy, or find a title that catches your attention, give it a view for me. Let me know if it stops resonating at any point through a comment, and we can start a conversation. Just in the here and now, I am ready to disappear. I'm gonna rehydrate. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, right? And yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, now I can see that there are 6 people watching. So I do want to come back and do my 22 card spread, because this was not the 22 card spread. This part here was just the pre-shuffle that for some reason I took into so many different cards. Alright. I am at 1 hour, 39 minutes and 17 seconds. I only lost a little bit of time according to the YouTube. So good. Okay, cool. Brilliant. I'll be back. Just had 2 more views. Alright. Catch you on the flip side, folks. Bye. Theo! Say goodbye, Theo. Say goodbye.